Hello and welcome to another video on simplifying skies. This is the reference photo that I'm going to work on with for today. To start off, what I'll try to do is I'll try to divide this sky into two simple shapes. This part would be my first big shape, and this would be my second shape. And both of these shapes kind of merge with each other around this area. So those are the things that I need to be aware of when I paint this. So my plan for painting the sky is to start with blue over here and paint this whole shape which I have marked as number 1 and try to leave kind of a white space over here. It will be painted in one go, wet on wet, and let's see how it goes. Alright, so we'll get started. So what I'll do is I'll mix a bit of blue. I'll mix a bit of a cobalt blue and maybe a bit of royal blue as well. And a bit of neutral tint into the mix. So what we need to do is we need to start with the blue, and it should gradually become warmer towards this side. I'll add a bit of alizarin crimson into the mix. And also I'll just make this edge a bit smoother. I'll add a bit of water. Yep, that's better. And then I'll slowly start adding a bit of yellow ochre into the mix. And we'll take that yellow ochre all the way down. So that's pretty much our first wash. Another thing that I need to do is I just need to make this edge a bit smooth as well. I'll just add a bit of clean water there. Alright, so I'll let this dry for a while before I put in the clouds over here. So whilst it's drying, I'll try to mix that kind of a purplish grey. So I'll use a bit of cobalt blue again and a bit of alizarin. And add a bit of burnt sienna as well into the mix. A bit of yellow ochre as well. So that about is right. So let's see how wet it is. Let's start putting in the clouds now. Yeah, it's a bit too wet for my liking, so I'll just hang around for a while and keep mixing this. Now it's much better. So I slowly work on this cloud and it becomes a lot warmer towards the left, so I'll add some yellow ochre into the mix and gradually make it into almost kind of a orange. Yep, so that's all right. So that's pretty much it for the sky. So we wanted to achieve kind of a white mark here and the gradual transition from the blue into kind of a warmish yellow. So that we have achieved. Just for the sake of finishing it off, I'll put in the rest of the painting as well. Right, it's time to put in these trees. Yeah, it's a bit too wet for that. I'll just dry this a bit. And just a few marks over here. Yep, and that's it. We are done. Just a small sketch to see how we can kind of simplify sky. So just give it a go and see how it turns out.